Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure what to do. Did we rumble you? Okay, right.
So picture this. You're a multi-millionaire CEO. You've got the perfect job, a beautiful wife, 2 kids, and you're living large at the top of a tech empire. Life's good. Then one night, at a Coldplay concert of all places, you make one small decision. You show up with a woman who's not your wife. You sit close. You think you're safe in the crowd. No one will notice, right? Wrong. Because the kiss cam finds you. The lead singer Chris Martin roasts you on stage. Your face gets blasted to millions online, and suddenly, your wife is gone. Your job is collapsing. And now, you're telling people you're broke. This is the complete, unfiltered breakdown of how Andy Byron went from CEO to scandal in 60 seconds, and why he's now watching everything fall apart. Let's get into it. Let's rewind to the concert heard around the world. It's a Coldplay show. The crowd's buzzing. Phones are out. The energy is high. Everyone's there to have a good time, including one man who had no idea the next 10 seconds would completely destroy his personal and professional life. That man, Andy Byron, the CEO of a major AI company called Astronomer. He's sitting up in the stands, not front row, not VIP. Probably thought he was being low-key, except he's not there alone. He's there with Kristen Cabot, the company's head of HR, and let's just say they weren't sitting like coworkers. Now, this isn't just speculation, this was caught on camera. The stadium jumbotron lands on them. It's supposed to be a wholesome, fun moment, but their body language screams panic. Kristen quickly turns her head, shielding her face. Andy ducks behind the railing, like someone just called his name in court. And then, Coldplay's Chris Martin, on mic, casually drops the bomb. Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. And that one sentence, broadcast to tens of thousands in the stadium, is now being quoted all over the internet, because by the time the concert ends, the clip has already gone viral. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Within hours, the internet knows exactly who they are, and the real story behind that awkward moment. Up until now, Andy Byron wasn't a household name, but in the tech world, he was a big deal. Andy's the CEO and co-founder of Astronomer, a powerful player in the AI and data orchestration space. Think millions in contracts, government partnerships, big clients, and even a few awards. He was one of those guys who gave keynote talks on leadership and innovation. Publicly, he's been seen as a family man, married to Megan Kerrigan Byron, father of 2, polished, professional, the kind of guy who posts about employee empowerment and culture. But turns out, behind the scenes, there was something else going on. Something that wasn't just going to end his marriage. It was about to threaten his entire career. So here's where things go from bad to heartbreaking. While Andy was at the concert living his secret double life with Kristen, his wife Megan was home. She had no idea what was coming until she opened her phone. That viral clip wasn't just trending, it was everywhere. And Megan, like the rest of us, saw her husband cuddled up to another woman on one of the biggest stages possible. No warning, no explanation, just boom, public betrayal, broadcast for the world to see. Megan didn't post a rant, she didn't go to the press, but her moves were loud in the quietest way. First, she removed Byron from her Facebook name. Then, she shut down her Instagram. Friends say she went into immediate lockdown. Because what was there to say? Her husband cheated and the internet made sure she was the last to know. Now at this point, the public was already speculating. Will she leave him? Can she forgive him? What's next? Well, now we know. Sources close to Megan have confirmed she's filed for divorce, and she's not holding back. She's reportedly going after a $30 million payout, half of Andy's estimated net worth. Let that sink in. One hug on a jumbotron could cost this man $30 million, not counting legal fees, potential alimony, or what it'll cost him professionally. And honestly, Megan's not doing it out of spite. People close to her say she's been loyal. She supported him through his career. She raised their kids while he built his business. She stood by his side publicly for years. And now that she's been humiliated on a global scale, she's asking for what she feels is fair. The reaction online? Absolute chaos. Twitter was flooded with memes, hot takes, and support for Megan. TikTokers were reposting the video with sad music and Coldplay lyrics like, "When you try your best but you don't succeed." People were quoting Andy's old LinkedIn posts where he praised team integrity and trust, and roasting him in the comments. Even business accounts on LinkedIn got in on it. One post joked, "Let's talk about workplace boundaries, starting with the kiss cam." And the public? They've made it very clear they're not here for redemption arcs. Not yet, not after what they saw. Here's where things start unraveling at the office. Andy may not be officially fired yet, but he's been placed on indefinite leave by Astronomer, and that's huge. It means the board of directors has likely launched an internal investigation into not just the affair, but how long it went on, whether company resources were involved, and if Kristen's role or pay were affected by the relationship. Because remember, Kristen wasn't just an employee, she was head of HR. She's literally supposed to prevent inappropriate relationships in the workplace. Now, she's been wiped from the company's site. Her professional profiles are gone. And it looks like Astronomer is trying to distance themselves fast. Andy's now resigned himself from the company. It all appears to be crashing down for him in the matter of a few days. Crazy! So here's the line that got everyone buzzing again this week. Andy Byron has reportedly told people he's broke. Now, let's be clear. He's not homeless, he's not penniless, but according to insiders, he's seriously shaken. Sources claim Andy's telling friends he, quote, annoyed, doesn't think it's fair to lose his money, quote, over one mistake. He's emotionally distraught, barely sleeping, and worried that the divorce and career fallout will ruin him financially. And honestly, that's not an exaggeration. If he loses half his net worth, legal fees stack up, and he's pushed out of Astronomer with no soft landing, that's a brutal hit, especially for someone who's used to living at the top. Whether he's truly broke, or just broke by billionaire standards. Either way, this man is spiraling. Meanwhile, Megan hasn't said a word publicly, but the moves she's making speak volumes. She's meeting with lawyers. She's getting her affairs in order. She's keeping her head down and avoiding the chaos. And that silence, it's power, it's grace. And the public sees it. People are calling her a queen, a class act. Some even say she should get a Netflix doc deal out of this. And honestly, we'd all watch. She's not making this about revenge. She's making it about respect and reclaiming her life on her terms. The wildest part of all this, it's still going. The Coldplay concert clip is still getting views. Comment sections are still on fire, and every time Andy trends, someone reposts the kiss cam moment with new edits and captions. This scandal hit so hard because it was real, unscripted, and caught in public. It wasn't a leak, it wasn't a rumor. It was right there, on screen, with Coldplay's lead singer commenting in real time. You can't script that, you can't spin that, you just get exposed. And that's why this story won't die anytime soon. So where does that leave Andy? He's in hiding, on leave from work, facing divorce, possibly looking at millions lost, and dealing with a reputation that may never fully recover. Kristen? Silent. Megan? Quiet, focused, and moving forward. The internet? Still watching. And us? We'll be here with updates when the next part of this jaw-dropping story unfolds. Because if there's one thing this scandal has proven, it's that you never know when the next life-changing mistake is just one camera zoom away. So, what do you think? Did Andy deserve everything that's happening? Should Megan take the full $30 million?
And was this the most public cheating scandal of the decade? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading them all. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.